The Bands of Mourning. The Bands of Mourning. Divine Artifacts and the Survivor's Secret. Part 1. Introduction. The Myth of Absolute Power. What would you do if you discovered that the most powerful artifacts of the Ascension, the legendary Bands of Mourning, were real? What if these items could grant anyone, even a common person, the full powers of a Mistborn and a metallic sliver? Welcome back to the channel. After the heart-shattering tragedy of our last episode, Waxilium Ladrian returns for an adventure of historical proportions in The Bands of Mourning. This journey takes us far beyond the soot-stained streets of Elendel to uncharted lands where divine secrets and metallic technology collide to reshape everything we thought we knew about the Mistborn universe. Get ready for the most high-stakes treasure hunt in the history of Scadrial. Part 2. The core plot, the hunt for the Sovereign's relics. 1. An unexpected mission. Waxilium is still reeling from the events involving Palm when a Kandra named Vendel arrives with explosive evidence. A photograph of a metallic spike that points to the existence of the Bands of Mourning, the mythical Metalminds of the Lord Ruler himself. At the same time, Wax learns that his sister, Telsin, whom he thought died years ago, is being held captive by the shadowy criminal organization known as the Set in the distant southern mountains. 2. The Expedition to New Saran. Wax, Wayne, Marasi, and Steris embark on a cross-country journey by train and airship to the city of New Saran. The tension mounts as they realize the Set is no longer just using guns and thugs. They possess revolutionary allomantic technology. They have created Unkeyed Metalminds, mechanical cubes that store magical power, allowing anyone to use magic regardless of their birthright. This shifts the balance of power from the few to the many, and it makes the enemy more dangerous than ever. 3. The Mysterious Masked People. In the wilds, the group encounters an entirely new race of humans from the southern pole of Scadrial. These people wear intricate masks that they never remove and possess advanced airship technology. Their arrival shatters the Elendelian worldview. The world is much larger, older, and more complex than they ever imagined. These Southern Scadrians are searching for their sovereign, the figure they believe returned from the dead to save them. 4. The Battle at the Ice Temple. The climax of the story takes place at a massive frozen temple hidden in the mountains. Wax must face off against his traitorous uncle, Edwan Ladrian, and his army of elite twinborn. In a moment of absolute desperation, when all hope seems lost and Wax faces certain death, he discovers the truth about the hero who actually crafted these bands. The identity of the Sovereign will leave you absolutely stunned. Part 3. Artistic highlights, humor, heart, and high-tech. Brandon Sanderson masterfully balances high-octane action with the signature humor of Wayne and the incredible character development of Steris Harms. In this book, Steris officially becomes the MVP. She is no longer just the rigid noblewoman. She is the tactical soul of the group, using her obsessive preparation and insurance policies to save the team when magic fails. From a world-building perspective, this is the most scientific installment yet. We see how allomancy and ferrochemy are becoming mechanized. The aerial combat between airships and the use of the new allomantic grenades create a visual experience that feels like a high fantasy version of an Indiana Jones movie. It is smart, logical, and visually thrilling. Part 4. Analysis and reflection. Who is the true savior? The central theme of this book is perspective can change historical truth. For over 300 years, the people of the Elendel Basin believed the Lord Ruler was the ultimate evil. However, the Bands of Mourning reveals a different side to his legacy, how he might have been a protector for those the rest of the world forgot. Sanderson forces us to ask, should divine power belong to anyone? Wax has to grapple with the responsibility of godhood when he holds a weapon that could make him a king or a monster. It is a profound meditation on how we view our heroes and how history often forgets the survivors. Part 5. Conclusion. The biggest twist in the Cosmere. If you thought you understood the history of Scadrial, the epilogue of this book will melt your brain. A legendary figure from the very first book makes a shocking return through a shared memory, completely changing the meaning of the prophecy of the hero of ages. The survivor is back, and he has a message for the world. Survive. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the Bands of Mourning. What do you think about magic being replaced by technology? And whose memory do you think was inside that final copper coin? Let's discuss it in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the final chapter of Wax and Wayne's saga, The Lost Metal. Goodbye for now, and remember, there is always another secret.